It's the Grateful Carnivore. I forgot to show you the very first of the process, which was taking the fat cap off. But here's its, after I pulled the fat cap off in little pieces and I put it in the bowl and put it in the microwave. So that's its next step, is to be filtered into tallow into a jar, which I'll use for cooking and using to glaze up my cast iron pans. And right there, that stuff's like $15 if you go to Walmart at the minimum. Some places charge up to like 25 or whatever for like a pound of it. I get it, practically for free in a way. But here's what it looks like after the fat cap is off. I pulled all the bones out. The bones are right here. I kind of did a little extra this time, but I clean them off as good as I can. Get all the marrow off, all the meat scraps, all the, everything that's on there. I try to get off. There's still some stuff on there, but some of the holes are a little too small. But I'll, let the dog chew on these, or I'll just dispose of them. You can reuse these again sometimes, but I think it's like why bother? You're not gonna get as much out of it as you want. But this is all gelatinous. All the meat that came off there, all of the protein, everything that comes off the bone, it's all in there. Bone marrow. It's I actually added a tiny bit of more collagen with this because I have collagen that I'm not really using, but just to make it a little bit more, gelatin like, whatever. But this is going to go back into the crock pot. I know my crock pot looks horrible. I'm about to buy a new one. I'm going to get a bigger one. This crock pot's probably 15 years old by now. It still works though. It's a Ninja crock pot. But I'm going to put this back in there, warm it up. It's going to become liquid again. And then I'm going to filter all the meat and all the fat and everything out of there. And that's going to eat. I'll probably have that for dinner today or tomorrow or something. But I'll can up all the juices. I'll make another video later on about that. But these are a couple of steps. Just picture a white fat cap, like a 1/4 of an inch thick on here. I took a knife in my hand and sliced it off and try to get as much residue off as possible. So when I put it in here, it filters, because there's things in there that have to be filtered out, and it's kind of hard to do it 100% without going through a lot of different things to do it. So, but here you go. This is all the cooling processes and canning processes of doing beef bone broth. So I've showed you other processes before of starting it, but I'll show you some more processes here a little later on when everything gets ready to be canned and whatever. So it's a Grateful Carnivore. Like, share, subscribe.